Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. We record these interviews so that potential buyers can learn more about the business and the seller to help them make an informed buying decision. If you would like to learn more about this business, including details like what type of business it is, how much revenue and profit it makes, and all of the assets included with the business, simply visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business's listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and in the description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. So without further ado, let's get into this interview. First up, let's learn a little bit about you. Can you tell us about your background in building and running online businesses?
Hello, my name is Turan Seviz. I'm sorry for my English, but I hope you can understand me good. I lived in United States for 1.5 years. When I was in United States, I worked in a company which is selling products on Amazon. It was a Turkish company. And I learned everything from them. Then before I came back to Turkey, I opened an Amazon account and private label, which is the best model on Amazon because there is no risk, there is anything. Then when I started make money, I came back to Turkey because dollar is so strong in Turkey. If you make dollar, you can live here so good. Now I listed 2 years ago, I started selling just one product because if you sell more products, you have to keep inventory a lot. So I knew that I listed one product and normally I make about more than $50,000 just profit with that product. And in the future, I can show you guys, I always been stock up because I couldn't find money and there is no loan in Turkey. So I borrow money from my relatives and I can show you, for example, in 2023, in May, I made $80,000 and July, I made $4,000, $5,000 because I was always out of stock. So if you keep your inventory for my product, you can make more than at least $7,000. That's why my product is the best product. And 3 months ago, normally my profit is much higher, but 3 months ago, I listed 3 products in one listing. That means it's a variation listings. So if you guys don't know anything about Amazon, you have to learn that when you launch a product, you have to spend a lot of time for shipping and advertising and trying to get reviews and also something like that and taking photos, videos, everything. So my last 3 months, my profit was so less because I spent a lot of time and money for advertising. That means that you don't need to spend money for my new products. So my new product just started making profit too. That means you can make double or triple profits in a year. So that's so good for you. And also, as I said, selling less products are much better than selling a lot of products because you don't have to keep inventory a lot. And also, advertising is so good in baby category too. I will teach you guys everything. No worries. I will be available 1 month, 2 months. Doesn't matter for me. I hope you understand me.
Why are you selling the business now instead of keeping it and growing it further?
In Turkey, our economy is not good. People don't have money. Interests are too high. And also, people cannot get loan to buy a home. So if you have cash in Turkey, you can buy homes so less price. So I want to buy home And maybe 5 months or 1 year later, the homes are gonna be very high price. And also, I wanna keep money in my country too, because in the future, American government might say, "Oh, you're a Turkish guy. You live in Turkey. You cannot sell here," because I don't trust governments now. I think you should be in United States for doing this business.
Can you describe the amount and the type of work that you do on this business to maintain it?
I want to tell you why I'm doing private label, because there is no risk. And also you don't have to spend a lot of time, because now I have a lot of, maybe for 2 years, advertised datas. So that means when you use old datas, you don't do everyday advertising. Sometimes you can check maybe 5 minutes your advertising. That's all. If you guys have another job, you don't need to quit them, because Amazon doesn't steal your time a lot. Maybe you can, first day for learning, you can check maybe 1 hour a day. Then sometimes I don't even open my Amazon account 1 week, because everything is going normal. Amazon wants you to be professional. So that means you don't need to do anything. You just can check your data. That's all. Private label is the best model for Amazon, because, as I said, you don't need to spend a lot of time, and also you don't have risk.
So, if you were to keep this business, what are some of the ways you would try to grow it?
On Amazon, as I said, I have at least 5 years experience, and I would recommend new buyer for selling baby products, because people who live in United States always think they are children. So they don't think not to spend money for their children. So if their economy is bad, doesn't matter, because people love to buy something for their children. And baby product is the best, because advertising one click bid is so less than other categories. If I say how they can make more money, I can say they should sell more baby products. And if new buyer wants, I can give them new product advertise too. Because, as I said, I sold baby products for 3 years, and I learned some good products too.
Right. And what would you say are the biggest risks with this business that buyers should be aware of?
I think the biggest risk is to make what I did. Like, you have to keep your inventory, because when you have no inventory, then you're gonna go to below on the listing. For example, when customer says baby play band with man, and first time they can see you on the top. If you don't have inventory, you're gonna go to below. So you have to keep your inventory. That's all. The risk is, if you have no stock, after you have stock, you have to advertise hard. So you can lose some money, as I did.
How much support are you willing to offer the buyer who acquires this business?
I love to help people, and also this is business. I respect my business, and I want new buyer be happy. So I can help them on the Zoom, which is much better for me, because when I show them my screen, or when I show them their screen, I can tell you them in my English is not gonna be a problem. I can help them at least 1 month, Zoom, phone call, message. After 1 month, I can tell them everything the same, but probably they will not need my help. But you guys should know that you're gonna be the best advertiser about Amazon. In the future, you can launch new products, and you can make advertising for other sellers, other companies, because for sure you're gonna be the best advertiser. My advertising data is the best on Baby Playpen.
Are you open to negotiating something like an earnout agreement?
I would say yes, this question, but you guys will learn everything. You are not gonna need me after 1 month, because Amazon is not a big problem, and learning Amazon is so easy if you guys learn from someone who has a good experience on Amazon. Of course, I want to earn money, but I cannot earn money from you because you are going to learn everything. You are going to be the best advertiser. And also you are going to learn how to order products from manufacturer on Amazon, how can, and also I have a good manufacturer and they have Alibaba insurance and they have 5 stars from all customers. So you don't need to pay me anything because you are going to already learn everything.
Okay, final question. If you had to put yourself in the shoes of a buyer, why is your business a business worth buying?
I really believe a buyer who buy my business is very lucky because I spent a lot of money for launching for my first product, then variation products. I already lost a lot of money. Now they just can make money and I will show you they just started making profit even 3 months. Normally people say one product make lose money at least 6 months, 7 months. But because as I'm a professional in this job, they just started making profit. So I think it is the best thing. If I didn't sell new products, my profit was going to be much, much higher because I spent a lot of money for advertising and for wine, which is buying your products, put to review on Amazon. It's legal, not illegal. And also I spent money for videos, photos and everything, and also test reports, which is very important things. I passed everything. So they are so lucky because after this month, they will make a lot of profit more.
All right, everyone, thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this business is still for sale, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you'll find everything you need to know about this business. So, thanks for joining us. See you next time.